a half a stick of butter, and I just got the olive oil and just kind of made a little swirl. And now I've got that going. I'm gonna grab some spinach, put it in here, and let it cook down. And once it cooks down, then I'll make the gravy.
So about 3 handfuls of spinach.
Well, it wasn't really 3 handfuls. It's just kind of like a pinch, I guess.
Okay.
It really is just how much you want to put in there. And then we'll let this cook down. Hang on one second. I've got to wipe my eyes off. I'll be right back. Let this cook down a little bit, and then I'm going to add the garlic. And I've got about a half a pot of garlic. So it's probably about 4 of these little things anyway. Cloves, thank you. And I try not to overdo the garlic when I'm cooking it. I'll just let it kind of get in there and heat up a little bit. I'll scoot it over because I need to let the juice run to the other end, and I will put, I'm gonna try measuring, I don't know. Let's see, there's 1. Okay, I'm gonna try the 2 tablespoons of flour, and let's just see if that's enough. Maybe a little bit more. How about 3? That will have to cook down a little bit. You don't want to add your milk to your gravy right away, so it's got to cook a little while. So while that's cooking, I'm going to put about a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper, and maybe a teaspoon of parsley. And we'll let this flour cook in here for just a little bit. And I think that's called a roux. But to me, it's just the beginning of making a gravy. But I have, let me see if it's cooked down enough. Yeah, you just, I don't even know how to tell you how to cook it down, but you can tell it just starts turning colors real quick. Anyway, I've got 2 cups of milk here. I will pour it in, and it's just regular milk. It's nothing fancy. And what I want this to do is start to heat up to bubble. And then I will add, I've got a whole wedge of parsley. I just said parsley. I've got a whole wedge of Parmesan cheese, and I've grated it up, a little heavier grade than usually you do Parmesan cheese really thin, but I just did just a regular grade. And I'm gonna put it in here after it kind of heats up a little bit, and it will make the sauce that I will be using on this pan over here and show. I've already cooked the spinach ravioli, and then I have the rest of the cheese tortellini that I didn't use in my husband's, and I will use that for me because this is what I eat. I'm not real big on the red sauce stuff. I mean, I like it okay, but I like this better. Okay, it's starting to heat up. So I'll just dump all this cheese in here. And then once this heats up and thickens up, I can kind of tell it's trying to. And when it thickens up some, then I will actually pour it over the pasta. So don't think this is all I cook is a bunch of pasta stuff. My husband's just a big pasta eater and he loves it. So I've learned to like it as well, but I improvise and make it where I'll eat it. So as you can see, it's bubbling now, looking good. There we go. So I'll turn the heat off because I'm on an electric stove now, so I'll have to turn this heat off. And then I will get a spoon because it's thickened up. I will come over here with the spoon and start putting it over. This is the tortellini. So this will be about 2 meals for me in this thing. And then the other will be a meal apiece. So as I said earlier, when I make these meals, we don't just eat all of them right away. I'm gonna freeze them, and whatever we're in the mood for, I will have it already ready. Because when we're on the road traveling, I don't want to spend all my time cooking, but then I want us to also eat real meals. So I meal prep. That way we have real meals and also a variety of meals. And I've already cooked up a bunch of other different varieties of meals, but this is what I needed to make for this trip because I didn't have any. So there you go. And I'll pour the rest of this in here because I'm not gonna waste anything. You never wanna waste food, no matter what. There you go, got it? And that's the end, that's enough for all 3 of those. So, I hope you will try this because I love this.
Yellow